one mission we get to like reenacting of the scene. It was a flashback mission. I'm not sure if you got that. I'm pretty sure it's like a you have to like download it, just add on. But and we just but Phantom Pain is gonna be like real time passage. Like the more like the longer you take, it's gonna become night and a new breed of stealth. But
Open world.
yeah, this is gonna be open world too. And the only thing that disappoints me is that there's not gonna be no David Hayter, the original Snake, and the original Solid Snake and Big Boss.
Wait, who's the guy from 24? Jack Bauer.
Kiefer Sutherland.
Yeah, Kiefer Sutherland played Snake in our Big Boss, I should say. Oh, I hate when people say that. They're calling Big Boss Snake like all the people who don't know Metal Gear, and it's kind of making me mad. But that's another podcast for another day. But yeah, my thoughts on a new Phantom Pain. Wow, like I was kind of disappointed with Ground Zeroes. Like I didn't feel Kiefer Sutherland fit the role. Like I felt he was too gravelly. Like there's something about David Hayter. Like he had like this playfulness to him. Like Metal Gear. Like he just like I don't know. Like everything he did sounded so cool, and like he had like a smoky tinge to his voice, which Jack Bauer just sounds like he's just kind of like I don't know, just action hero, just copy and paste here. Like
And he sounded like he had a sort of like monotone to his voice.
yeah, like. It wasn't very colorful and much personality. It was just kind of dry, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And I didn't. Yeah. And Snake's new name or Big Boss, I should say, and Phantom Pain is gonna be Punished Snake. I mean, what's next? Demon Snake? I mean, I don't know, but I like the idea of a Demon Snake. Oh, excuse me. I'm just thinking. Demon Snake. I mean, that sounds sort of like an awesome name, but I like the idea of Punished Snake. It sounds pretty cool. Like he's been through hell and he's been back, and he's just been burned so many times. He's just been punished for what he's done.
That sounds interesting because he was in MGS3. They called him Naked Snake because on when he was parachuting down, like he lost his bag of equipment. He had to go pick it up, and he didn't have any equipment, so they called him Naked Snake. But that's a cool name. But yeah, no, Phantom Pain. I hope like people are kind of sour on Ground Zeroes because I already talked about this before. Like it was $30, and if you equalize that out, that's $15 for an hour's worth of gameplay plus side missions. So I don't know, like, is that value worth to you? Like, how much is $30 worth to you? Is it worth $15 an hour for 2 hours of, I don't know, sneak around a base, like base camp? But I don't know, Phantom Pain, we'll see. Like, Revolver Ocelot, like, in this universe, like, Metal Gear Solid 3 already happened. Because that was the beginning of Big Boss right there. That was Virtuous Mission. But yeah, I hope to see Revolver Ocelot a little bit older. Because if you notice in MGS3, like, Revolver Ocelot's like looks like he's 19 or 20 years old. Like he was spinning guns, just learning how to spin guns and what a Colt was and all these revolvers was.
Maybe in the game when when Revolver Ocelot becomes old, maybe he's still trying to spin his guns and he kind of like off a looper, Kid Blue. You know how he just like spin the gun and he failed. Maybe it would be like that. He'd be like, I'm drifting out of touch. And you get to I think the first mission you get to arrest Kaz. In the prologue Kaz gets captured. And Kazura Miller is a visionary robbed of his future. I mean he doesn't see Fox getting rebuilt. He just doesn't know what to do. He just sort of quit. He gave up on Fox. And it's gonna be from Skullface, he's gonna be back, and from the Ground Zeroes, and there's gonna be a guy called Eli or Eliab or something, and he's one of Snake's young volunteers, just like what's his name, Chico. He's gonna be one of his young volunteers, just like Chico.
But yeah, we're at about the 50-minute mark, just about like 10 seconds away from it. But maybe we'll just do a little wrap up, like Phantom Pain, like closing thoughts. Like I don't know. We'll see. Like, I hope to see an older Revolver Ocelot, like maybe early 20s or late 20s Revolver Ocelot, because by the end of MGS3, he figured out how to spin the guns, and he was rocking 2 revolvers, so that's 12 shots right there. So watch out for a Revolver Ocelot and Phantom Pain. He's going to mess you up with those 12 shots. But, yeah, that was our wrap up on the E3 predictions. We closed it out with Phantom Pain. We discussed the myriad of rumors that are hot off the thing. But do you want to remind the viewers at home, like all the ones you can remember? Fall for Gears.
Yeah, Fall for Gears, Resi. Maybe possibly a new Dead Rising, and why won't Rockstar make a new Red Dead? I mean, the first one was just awesome. Maybe plays Jack Marston, and a new. I'm not sure about a new Final Fantasy. Yeah, and a new Left 4 Dead.
Or Half-Life.
Yeah, either new Left 4 Dead or Half-Life, and spoilers on Phantom Pain. Eli is liquid. Eli is liquid.
Liquid Snake from Shadow Moses Island. The Liquid Snake. The twin brother of the original Snake. That's Liquid.
Yeah, there were like a lot of contestants, a lot of snakes, but they pulled them back. There's only 2: Liquid Snake, the villain, and Solid Snake.
And then there was like Solid Snake and MGS2, which is weird.
Yeah, and there was supposed to be, I don't know, like an air snake or something, but they didn't want to put that in. But Liquid Snake is the first kind of the first breed of the snakes.
Can you imagine like a smoke snake?
Yeah, but yeah, they pulled all of them back. There's only Liquid Snake and the Solid Snake.
Yeah. Speaking of names, like one thing I hope they don't include in Phantom Pain is in MGS4 they had this vampire guy. This is really weird. They called him Vamp, and him and Raiden had a fight, and it was weird. And I hope they don't include Vamp because that was a weird boss fight.
Yeah, I mean, Raiden just got stabbed. Yeah, Raiden just got stabbed a bunch of times. He had like old warrior's blood in him. So yeah, we're at 52 minutes. So yeah, you want to wrap this up?
Yeah, we'll wrap this up. This has been a longer episode than normal. I don't know. I'll do like 13-minute or 15-minute parts to this. I hope you can watch all of it like fully. Well, you probably did if you're listening to this part of it, but yeah. Our next list, like we just did this podcast was E3 predictions, and our next list we hope to do is top 10 Xbox 360 games of all time. That's like previous generation only. Like some games would be like the original BioShock, Fallout 3, Halo. Like we're gonna list all those in a top 10 order. Like what we feel is more important. Those games that I just listed are at number 10. So not really much of a spoiler to the list. Excuse me. But yeah, that's what you can look forward to, the top 10 games of previous generation, which is not going to include PS3 games like The Last of Us and Uncharted, just because, I don't know, we didn't have much experience with it, but I hope you can understand. So yeah, that's what we have next on the Cloud9 podcast. And Connor, do you want to give the Twitter handles?
Yeah, follow Aaron N38 on Twitter, and I'm Bombo still on Twitter. I'm still planning to change my name to The Conrad. But I have to do that sometime later, so yeah.
Wait, with a K or a C?
A C. Just lowercase THE, capped C, ON, capped R, and then lowercase AD.
It'd be kind of funny with a K. It'd be like Mortal Kombat puts K and everything. Check it out. There should be a new Mortal Kombat out. That would be sick, man. We'll mention that on the next podcast.
So yeah,